Man,
Hello.
Renato, what is up? What's up, brother? Happy Monday to you.
Well, happy Monday, Brandon. What's going on, man?
I am chilling, and you and I were just talking a little bit about technology, about cameras, webcams to be specific, and man, I am enjoying my new setup, which I think we should probably, chat a little bit about the tech stack, man, the
Oh,
fun stuff
absolutely.
that we
Absolutely.
use. But Renato, first, happy Monday to you, brother. It is episode 18. Man, it is
Hap-
Monday. It is
Happy
the
Monday
first
as
Monday
well.
of
I know.
December.
That's right. It's already December, and you just got back from big trip, Michigan as well. So
Yes.
it is, I know our subject is Motivation Monday, and we'll get to that point, talk about motivation. But tell me more about that whole trip rundown experience. Was it cold? How many people were there? All of that.
Gosh.
I wanna hear.
All right. So first off, yeah. So I spent the last couple days of November, first day of December in Detroit, as did a bunch of us NEXA loan officers for our retail to NEXA class. So for those of you who don't know the retail to NEXA, it's kind of like the success track that UWM puts on, but it's more geared toward loan officers that have been on the retail side in a different form of mortgage than we're currently at. So basically, we fly everybody on up there to our version, the retail to Nexa version of their success track, which really just goes into really big details, Renato, about everything Nexa related. So every Thursday, Renato, we do have that Why Nexa meeting that it generally takes an hour and a half or so, right? Hour and a half. Well,
Yeah.
we go into such a deep dive into it that it's like if we ran a Y Nexa meeting, kind of all day, which, honestly, we do a little bit of team building. We tour an amazing campus at UWM, but really we take a much deeper dive into our culture. Something that, does very good in person, getting a good idea for how our culture works by talking to us in person, by understanding our perspectives of NEXA Mortgage and a good 5-year plan. Something you can't do, on a couple hours on a Zoom meeting on a Thursday. So it was
Yeah, absolutely.
awesome time. I would say, there's a usual circle of Nexa loan officers that is like it's a no brainer. We bring a couple people or a few people on up there, and hey, we get a trip out of the deal for us to hang out and understand a little bit more of our partnership, between us Nexa loan officers. It's a good added benefit, guys, for everybody to hop on up there to Detroit. And Renato, I think you're going to be jumping on and doing that a little bit more often as well. So, man, I'm telling you, I haven't been to one of these in a while. In fact, I skip a lot of them. But this one right here, man, I am glad that I, jumped back in. It's like, I'm going to be a little bit more of a part of that Detroit stuff because, hey, at the very least, these are our next loan officers that we don't see in a long time. It's great to be able to catch up.
Absolutely.
And for us as well, Renato, this is a big deal for us to talk about a good 5-year plan for our prospective loan officers that are going to be joining Nexa Mortgage. But all that business, we can't lose sight of the fact that it's good for us to get together and talk about our 1-year plan, our 5-year plan. Make sure that we're properly motivated together, Renato. So it's a perfect,
Yeah.
seriously, an awesome opportunity. And I might make it sound like I'm pointing this directly to you, but I'm not. I'm not. But brother, it is a good time. I guarantee you're going to go there a little bit more often because one, it's a good part of our culture that we're able to do it regularly
Yeah.
and really kind of fine tune some of our ideas and our tools and our understanding as well of how and what directions the next mortgage is going to grow in because we catch up
No,
a
absolutely.
lot of great stuff right there in those meetings in Detroit. It's definitely a great
I-
experience.
I'll tell I'll tell you this, right? I mean, been part of several of these calls. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's an amazing way to get together with other next loan officers, and then like you said, it's different than being virtual. It's different than being on over Zoom. Uh, and others that come in that want to explore this mortgage brokering and Nexa, now they see it with their own eyes. They see the operations, they see the culture, they see the amount of passion by each and every one of us wanting to explain them and show them that mortgage brokering is better options for them as loan officers, and it's better options for their consumers. It's better options for their retail LOs. I know. I mean, I'm sorry. It's better options for their real estate agents. Is what I meant to say. That right. But when you mention it there, like you said, that why next that we have on Thursdays, hour and a half, 2 hours, it's a lot different than about day and a half that we spend in person. There's usually in person they get to meet the CEO of our company. I don't know if Matt Ishbia was there. Was the CEO of UWM there?
You know what? Matt Ishbia was not in attendance with us this time around, man. It wasn't.
Oh, okay. Well, he's busy guy. He's busy
I'm
guy with a
I'm
lot of
not
things
giving
going on.
I'm not gonna put 5 stars on my comment card this go around because hey, we didn't get to hang out with Matt Ishbia. So yeah, remember
Yeah,
that, you
but
guys.
they did get to see and meet. They got to see and meet NEXA team at UWM, which is the largest team out there. I mean, they serve a lot of brokers, but nobody has more account executives than NEXA does. On top of it, I mean, just to meet and talk to other Nexans and see potentially other people wanting to make the move. I think it's a transparency that you hardly ever see. I mean, when did you go to a job, somebody else job, to actually walk you through everything there was, especially in the mortgage industry, to show you everything there is, to like basically tell you, hey, this is your support team, and we hope you can come, you work with us. Usually it doesn't happen. Usually people try to get you sign up to be at your company or a certain company, and then who knows what you're going to see at the end. So that's what I love about this. I mean, and I think this was like uh, last month and then this month, like almost a back-to-back 2 months, right? Which was I know we're going to take a little bit of break for the holidays, end of this year, but probably be back in January, and we'll see. I don't know. Let me ask you how cold it was.
Oh my gosh, it was so cold. It was so cold. In fact, I gotta give a shout out to my friend Jojo. He's from the Florida market, with already with Nexa, him and his team. They were up there, man, and we were freezing. He was pretty prepared for the cold. He had a pretty awesome coat, but man, it was so cold. I think it was down
Tell
in the
me, tell me. I
20s.
have another question though. I have another question because I've seen it on the plane. Our other Nexa fellow, Jason Dupont, uh, in he's known to go in his shorts. So did he really do it? Did he really stay in the shorts, or did he
Yeah,
did he put the pants on?
he was in shorts in Detroit in the winter. Yes, he was. It was a sight to see because I mean I guess it blended in because he's really really white. You know, you wouldn't think that he wears his shorts in Arizona ever because he's he needs a little tan. He needs some sun. But yes, he was in shorts, man. It was good. But so, man, it was fun though. I
I
gotta
love it.
say, I enjoyed, a little bit of good mastermind sessions with my Nexa loan officers. Really, it was a good time, and Mike Cordes was there with us. Obviously the CEO and CEO of NEXA Mortgage. In there, man, it was good. We had a blast, and can't wait for the next one. It's a great opportunity for us to get together and bring in our prospective loan officers that are thinking of joining. It's a perfect place to get together and see what we're all about. Get a little bit more of our culture in.
Love it, man. I mean, it sucks that I missed it, but I'm gonna shoot for it to be there in the next one. I don't know, is it gonna be January or not? So I gotta be honest and say that,
Yeah,
but we'll see.
I don't know. I think that there's a success track, every couple of months. But I think the next one for, and yes, JoJo Top Golf was awesome. Some awesome pictures of JoJo
Oh, that's
from
right.
Top Golf,
You
man.
guys were at Top Golf. That's
Yep,
right. And
yep,
Jojo was there as well. Yeah, I've seen some picture. I follow you guys online on all of your social stuff. So I've seen a lot of fun that you guys had there. So absolutely, you know,
definitely cool, man.
I,
What a blast it was. Jeez.
love it.
Okay, so
Well, you know what?
the next one for what we did, the retail to Nexa, is February 8th and 9th. Okay. So
Oh, really?
that sounds about right.
Okay. February 8 and 9. All right. Well, it's right around my birthday, so we can maybe celebrate my birthday over there.
Yes. Oh man. So right on. So anyway, I do want to talk a little bit of technology with you, by the way, because I'm gonna, we were already there. So you just got yourself a Sony that you're using as your webcam, a Sony, and that's one that you can kind of take out and is also like an individual camera, right? Is that what you got going on?
Yeah, yeah, it is an individual camera. I mean, it's a it I wanted to record lots of like higher quality videos, whether it's educational, whether it's reels, whether it's all of that. And again, a phone does a good job, but you can't compare that to lenses of the cameras that are available there. And actually, my 10-year-old son been actually looking to this one for a while now. He knows that lots of YouTubers record their content on it. It's been a pretty popular camera for, especially for the budget that it is. I mean, it's crazy. There's some cameras that are hundreds of thousands of dollars for a camera. I'm like, who the
Ha!
heck pays $100,000 for a camera? I'm like, he's like, yeah, Dad. My 10-year-old tells me, yeah, Dad, they make movies with this one. I'm like,
Oh,
all right, I don't need to make a movie. I don't need to make a movie with this one. I just need to get some reels going on and educational content there. So I was pretty happy. I recorded a few. There were the microphone was not necessarily the way I like to like it sounded a little echoey when I was doing it. So I did a little more research, and to be honest with you, almost placed another order for a microphone that goes with this particular camera. And cost of microphone is almost as much as the cost
ah,
of camera. Not quite there, but I'm hoping it will be a good one. So that is
oh,
coming tomorrow. Then I tried hooking up here, so the camera is there, and but I still had to, because it's two of us in here and the echo and stuff going on. Obviously I had to put the headphones on there, just to not to hear the echo from you or me talking back. So it's all good. It's a lot. I like the tech stuff, and I like learning about it, and I love learning that, like with my own son. It makes it
dude,
that
heck
much more fun.
yeah,
So
heck yeah. Well, that's awesome. Well, I got to tell you, I love the Elgato cameras. Okay, so the one that I have that I'm using is the Elgato Face Cam, and I think, and I've had so many different ones, man, so many. I think
I
that
know.
one is my favorite camera so far. And again, I think every 6 months or so, I get the itch and need to upgrade something substantial technology wise. And the camera has been one that has stuck around for a long time. I haven't found anything better than the face
Nice.
cam from
Is
Elgato,
it
which I love
is it
Elgato.
the
I
one of
use
those small ones?
um
Yeah. Yeah.
it's big. It's pretty big.
Oh, okay.
I'd
Yeah, I can see the
say
zoom.
it's
I
a
I can see the actual that as you were showing me that setup right there. I can see it was actually like auto focusing as well. So that was kind of cool.
yeah, well, I am going to take off my the blur because my wife is gonna show off her fantastic outfit, her winter outfit. Come on over.
All right.
Yep, this
Hey,
is
Tara.
the neighborhood
Very cool.
winter outfit right here.
Is that also Nexa? Is that also Nexa Christmas party outfit?
Um, that would be no. This is just the around the house outfit. NEXA Christmas party outfit is much better. It is Christmassy. It is Christmassy.
Very cool. Very cool. Love it.
Heck yes. So, talking more about motivation. This is good motivation right
That's
here.
right.
Heck yeah.
We didn't even get to talk about motivation yet, but yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
No doubt. And it is
Very,
cold,
very cool.
man. It is cold. She left the front door open. I'm in a panic. Oh
It's
man.
gotten a little cold in Arizona for sure. There you go.
Yeah. Oh
Jojo,
yeah.
Jojo right there, commenting
Jojo,
right there.
he just bought the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 to start recording, and that is fantastic. Jojo, I've got the Osmo Pocket 2, and I've enjoyed that a ton. I've made a lot of video on the Pocket 2, but I'm not going to lie, the Pocket 3 looks great. Pocket 3 looks great. And Jojo, just as another thought, and I know that Renato, you've used this a lot too, the Insta 360. That's a fun one. I like that one. That's a pretty damn good camera. You used to use that a
Yeah.
ton, right,
Yep.
Renato?
I did. It was easy to record, but then I kind of get stuck with all the editing stuff that it takes a while. So,
Yes.
no, I've used it. I used it a lot. Like when I went on the vacation, it was kind of cool because 360 shows you don't have to worry about which way you're pointing. You can always find the right angle. I love that. So
Yeah. Oh
very,
yeah. I definitely.
very cool.
Oh
All
man,
right.
love it. Well, I'm starting to hear a little feedback from myself. I don't know why. Sounds echoey.
Do you really?
Technology.
Okay.
Now I'm
No
better.
idea. I mean, you sound good on my end. Okay.
Yeah, now I'm better. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but yeah. Anyway, man,
But
why don't we have a little chat about motivation in Mondays? And I will tell you, for me, Renato, I think Monday is always a day where I just naturally want to look for a little bit more motivation, look for different things to just ignite my energy, and it's just something that I try to remember to do, because Monday's a day where if I slack off, it could kind of slow down the rest of the week. It could start a domino effect of me being a little bitch and not doing my reps and not doing the things that I should be doing. So Monday motivation is key, and I always try to make sure that I get started as quickly as possible. No excuses, no nothing, as quickly as possible on Mondays. So, dude,
I agree with you, man. I mean, it's a good it's a good day to start. Certainly, a lot of people are waiting till like New Year's to get motivated, right? Uh, just start any day, but Monday is definitely a great day, especially in a business that we're in. And I think we have a lot of reasons to to do this for. I mean, I know we are in a industry that kind of has like its ups and downs, right? And but man, last 2 to 3 weeks, we've seen rates drop quite a bit. Mortgage brokers get those rates lower there. I mean, that's a great motivation. Time off, not relax. Even though it's a holiday season, you know, I love some of these known motivational quotes that you just use the not make any excuses. Next, I love saying take action. Go out there and just do it. Guess what? It's not going to be done for you. You gotta go do it yourself, right? Go out there, take action. But it said right there, I know it's December, so it's easy to say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna chill, relax, but you gotta know your market, and right now with the lower rates and actually potentially a lot more homes on the market that I've seen actually in our own area here in Arizona, a lot like increase in properties for sale. There's no time to relax. I mean, maybe there's no reason to relax. And yeah, you kind of mentioned a little cold in Arizona. There, I'm sure our East Coast friends will laugh at what we consider cold in Arizona,
yeah,
but
for real,
so
we're
there's no
sunny
reason.
wimps. We're wimps.
but but I, that's what I love about Monday's a great day in this industry. You should definitely know your market, and this is not a time to relax for in any way. Go out there, do it. Uh, Go out there, close loans with the lower rates and higher inventory right now. So I think
Yeah.
it's a
Hey, it's still a seller's market in a lot of places, but it's becoming a buyer's market in some as well around here. I was looking at some of the different zip codes in our market. Houses are coming and going still every single day, just like always. Interest rates may not be where they were to, for us to enjoy refinances out there, but gosh, there's a lot of new purchase, and this is a great time to reinvent your marketing efforts and triple down on your new purchase business. Okay, loan officers, that's for
abs-
you guys. This is the
absolute.
time to get out there and reinvent every bit of that, because hey, the transactions, they're still there. They're just being worked by all the OGs that have been nothing but new purchase driven from the get-go. So just got to go back and take
Well,
some of that business
if
from them, because most of them, a lot of them are doing very good.
you can sit back and do nothing, probably results are going to be nothing. And if you, or you can go out there, go all in, and do whatever it takes to make business happen. So I'd say, if you have that mentality of go get it, there's always a great market for you, regardless of what it is. Especially here with Nexa Mortgage, when you're always step ahead with the better rates for your consumers and your clients, you're always step ahead. Don't ever make excuses that it's because of this or that. It's it's like saying uh, you know, there's not enough fish in the ocean, man. I don't really like, I don't want to fish anymore because, uh, you know, it's just not as much. I'm like, no, bro, you just gotta move around and find a place where you're gonna get that fish, right? It's so there's plenty of business always, and when you're with Nexa, you're winning for yourself, but you're also winning for your clients, and that's what I love about it.
I love your plenty of fish analogy there, man. We're gonna probably have to chop that up and replay that a few times, because that was a fun one to listen to you pop through. But you're so totally right though. I mean, you just, if you're doing something that's not working, sometimes you have to triple down in a different direction. You got to pivot. You got to be able to level yourself up in a different way. And again, that's just a big one. You gotta, be investing in yourself and moving forward, reinventing your marketing efforts, and just kind of, just you, gosh, some people we know, when it's time to get to that next phase of business, they don't sleep. They'll sleep for 2 or 3 hours a night, because they're looking to get to the next phase. Whenever I start to think about, oh man, I'm tired, I got maybe 5, 6 hours of sleep, and I had to do this, with the baby, or I had to do that so early in the morning. I think to myself, man, I know people who, when they go in that level up phase, they go weeks only sleeping 2 or 3 hours a night, or weeks fasting. And it's like, oh man, okay, I have no excuses. I
Yeah,
have
absolutely, man. When
no
you, when you think
excuses.
about that, when you think about exactly that way, no, there's absolutely no excuses whatsoever to do it. There's always something to either prepare, and let's be honest, you know, if you don't prepare yourself right now, there's always something to do. But if you don't prepare yourself right now for what's coming, you're gonna miss big on there. So, uh, especially when you're independent, you're being supported from every level of it here at Nexa. You're being surrounded by people that want to help you out, want to level up with you, and help you level up. So that's the mindset, that's the mentality of Nexa loan officers. So if you're considering coming, joining us, you're going to be joining us, and you're going to see each and every one of us helping you, push you to stay up there and keep on grinding, because we know it's worth it, and we know it's gonna be winners win, losers lose. It's that simple, right there. So, and winners can't win if they don't put the work that is outside of, you know, like if it was easy, everyone would do it. Like we've done so many, you know, like big motivation quotes just in this show alone, but it's so true. If it was easy, everyone would do it. If it was easy, everyone would drive Ferraris and uh, do not. But that's it's not. It takes hard work to get to that level, right? And again, there's a value in hard work, and I love that. I mean, honestly, I love that about America. I love that about Nexa Mortgage. That hard work works,
Yes.
and people that work hard get do it. And again, for someone that is coming from third world country and someone that has experienced that, where at the times, even though I was fairly young, at the times I felt like no matter how hard you work, if you don't know someone else, that you won't get it. In America, the harder you work, the luckier you get. So
And nowhere else in America is that more true than at NEXA Mortgage, bro? And I love how you
I
made
agree.
mention of that because there's nobody that I know in many cases. Okay, now don't get me wrong. I don't want this to be generalized too much, but people who have migrated from someplace outside of America and they are here. In many cases, I got to tell you, they're some of the most appreciative of everything, appreciative of the opportunities that's here, so grateful at the very very least to be here and American, in some cases, with more appreciation than your average American that's out there, right?
Uh,
You get what I'm
I'll
saying?
tell you this. It's you know what, it is the fact. It's truth. For some, it's interesting. Like when you are born in a country like this with so much, you feel like this is the norm. When you come in from another country, you've seen a thing or two how things run, then absolutely that level of appreciation is on a whole new level. Like there, because again, I'll I'll never forget the reason my family decided to move to this country actually wasn't because they wanted to move. They did it because me and my sister wanted to move, and they did it for us. Again, when you think about it, my parents were, you know, at the time, they were actually teachers in a school over there, but they're coming in a new country here where they can't do their own profession. It's a new language.
Yeah.
So, certainly not an easy thing to do. However, they knew that it would, uh, they did it because honestly, it was me, it was my younger sister, where says, this is where we feel like we can work hard and get the opportunity for it, be rewarded by working hard. So you talked about sleepless hours or things like that there, over the, I remember, coming in, it was one of those things where I'm like, man, I can work overtime in this country. There was no such thing back in my own country that somebody will actually, they will make you work overtime as expected to work, but not pay you anything for extra work, right? And
Oh
then
my
and then I can't.
gosh.
Well, that's just how it is, right? Again, and then I come in here, and it was like, so you're telling me you're gonna pay me time and a half for that? Sign me up. I'm staying over, right? It's like over there is like, I'm just making it like, like you have usually like you get paid whatever 9 to 5. You work 9 to 5, but hey, there's more work beyond 5 o'clock, 6, 7, 8. So, but guess what? You put extra work, you still got paid as if it was 9 to 5. Again, I remember like so those are the little things that I feel like people from outside of the country actually have seen things of too or understand, so they appreciate the level of that they have a higher level of gratitude for what is available. They've
Yes.
seen things that
More
are done.
options.
Yeah,
Options and opportunities to be
absolutely.
comfortable,
Options,
right?
opportunity.
To have a
Yep.
comfortable life. I think that's
Hey,
key.
uh,
Options and opportunities to have a comfortable life. That's what it's all about,
100%,
right?
100%,
Man,
man.
heck yeah.
You know.
I'm all
All
trying to
right.
get my lighting all figured out over here, and I think I figured out. Yeah, maybe. I
You're
don't know.
good.
I don't have a clue. So, in you're talking about, motivational things, and I'm getting my lighting all fixed here. But dude, that's something that motivates me right there is, brother, I'm here and you're a partner. We're vested partners, and you motivate me as well because I never want to lose at say, how many, in the revenue share or different random things like that. A little bit of competitive nature motivates me too, which leads me on over to a couple of things that you are leveling up in our loan officer support within our rankings systems. Are we going to eventually have the rankings for revenue share?
Oh yeah, that part is this far out. I mean, as a matter of fact, it's actually coded and done. We are just literally waiting. We were missing part of our big branches, the way that branches are set up. We were missing on how that's being calculated there. So, because again,
Oh,
Nexa is not.
I see what's making my lighting all messed up.
Yeah.
I've got my can lighting is right here above me for this damn room.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. I can see the shadow from
I'm
the
like
top. You're
I'm like
right.
it's making me look like a damn caveman over here.
You're good, man. You're good. But yeah, man, it's gonna be great. Hey, Jojo, appreciate you sticking around with us for a
Take it easy,
while.
Jojo.
Uh, and he's a great guy, though. I met him here at the Nexa Fest and LO Summit. It was
Oh
fun,
yeah, he's
fun hanging
he's
out,
awesome.
hanging out. Yeah, but yeah, no, you're right. There's a lot that is coming. I'm excited. The list is long. A lot of leveling up. So this is one of those things that you can never make excuses. There's a time uh, for everything. And we've taken this time, last 2 to 3 years to, really double down on a technology, uh, build out a better support system, build out more of a tracking, again, ranking. Again, I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait to have it turned on, the button where it starts instantly rewarding people by saying, "Hey, congrats! The person that you brought into Nexa just closed this loan, and you you benefited." You know, there's a little ching ching on its way coming for you as well from Nexa Mortgage. So I'm excited to kind of turn that on. I know you have plenty of ideas how to
Dude,
build that even
that's
better. You know,
yeah.
but
That
but
sounds
yeah,
like a
it's
ton of fun, man. I'm excited to see that. That's gonna be really cool. Hell yeah.
it's
Oh, we've got Patrick. Hey, Patrick, what's up, man? Happy Monday to you, brother. Hell yeah.
Patrick is an awesome uh, supporter. Been here with Nexa a lot. Hope it's not as cold in Texas, Patrick, over there. uh, but yeah, I'm gonna use just this one opportunity also because we do this almost weekly there. If you are coming, we have Christmas party here, holiday party, right? Coming
Gosh,
up.
yes, that's
So
right.
for all of our Nexans there a couple weeks from now, come join us, hang out with us. Hopefully you can make it from anywhere. I mean, you just went to UWM and Detroit. We had not too long ago Nexa Fest and LO Summit. I know there are other events going on. This is what it's like to be part of Nexa Mortgage. Basically you have family in every state and always something going on, and it's kind of cool thing about being an Exxon. And from experience, even hearing from other loan officers that are not Nexans, other brokers, I know that we are known to be a large group at UWM there, because there's always proud Nexans wearing shirts. So Nexa is, no, is a brand being built everywhere. If you're that loan officer, come join us. We want you to hang. hang out with us in all of these cool places, and we want you to level up with us. We want to motivate you. We want to help you level your business. We want to see you win. And I always say this: the only way Nexa wins is if you win, and we're going to help you get there. That's what I love about Nexa there too. So
Damn right. We're in it to level up together, baby. Absolutely. So, along with motivation comes goals. So, we've got the new year coming up, Renato. We're going to have to start setting some goals. I did speak of one goal that we have, and I'm fairly certain that we are going to be sticking to it like crazy. 5,000 loan officers by when? Was that when did I say? When did we put that down for? We need.
okay, I have to look in my notes there, but I know I wrote there. I forgot exactly by when you said it. 5,000 was the number.
And I
I
think
believe you
is
said it
that end
the
of
end of the year.
25?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not
It
by
could
the
be the
end
end
of
of
next year,
25.
1 year out. At least 2 years. At least two
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
years.
Yeah, I believe you said the end of 25. And I truly believe, honestly, Brandon, you know, this is time. This is a time to be a mortgage broker. And there's no place better than NEXA Mortgage. I truly believe in that. Um, Not because we're the largest, but because I believe we've gone through so much over the last 6 years. We've leveled up more than any other mortgage broker there, and you want to be part of something like this. We are miles ahead from a competition. I'm telling you that right now. I'm excited about it. I mean, we talk about technology. Others are just we are miles ahead to help you to put you on this track on this fast paced train when you come join us, and we certainly love seeing you succeed, and this is why you want to be here. And to some of you out there that want to try to start your own mortgage brokering, go independent, go small, again, I want you to know I appreciate you, like like believing in yourself, but why are you trying to reinvent the wheel? It's
Yeah.
already been done. Okay,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
there's no reason for it. And again, I have some friends that they say, hey, I wanted to have my own stuff. You can have your own brand right here on this platform. So maybe we don't give that message enough out there. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. It's already been done and worked on and fixed on and improved on over the last 6 years. No one's done it more than Nexa Mortgage. So reach out to us if you need if you need to come join us on a Thursday call, if you need to come meet us in a person, just reach out, and we will walk you through and show you why are we so excited about what's coming in 5,000 2 years or by the end of 2025. I believe in that one as well. I think we're actually going to overshoot that number.
Dang, I like it. I like it. So that's going to be the goal, 5,000 by the end of 2025. I think that Next is prepared for that. And there you go, pressing the button, raising up the desk. But I think it's going to happen because again, we've had a little bit of a slowdown in the market, and that leads to next loan or that leads to loan officers in general, taking a different path. I think Barry Habib made mention in NBS Highway that 40% of loan officers will not be renewing their license. Goodness. Well, I will tell you
That's
this, if there's any loan officers that fall into that category that they're thinking of not renewing their license because it's a little rough out there, keep pushing. Come on, it's going to be a little bit of a better year next year, and I promise you, you will thrive by teaming up with the right company, the right mortgage company to help you out. I think,
yeah.
for anybody that's going to throw in the towel, pump the brakes,
It's
invest in yourself,
amazing.
get yourself back in
It's
the market
amazing.
with the best variables.
It's amazing to hear that, like to hear that, and to some degree, it's pretty sad to hear there's like 40% will be giving up. In my opinion, honestly, uh, they're giving up right before there's going to be an amazing time. So they are not, uh, if you're in that position saying that you're going to give up from originating, it's like getting this close to your, like putting so much hard work, getting close to your reward and saying, you know what, I'll turn around. I don't think this works there. So I
Yeah.
don't, you know what, you have not discovered or understood what Nexa Mortgage brings in here. Reach out to us, talk to us, see what we can do. If you are hardworking um, originator, if you still have desire to originate, we can get you there. Come on over. Um, but we can't, we can't do stuff for you. You can't. We can just introduce you to everybody that we know that can help you. You still gotta be motivated yourself, and not motivated necessarily, but you still gotta have that desire to remind yourself why you got in this business in the first place.
Yeah.
Have the gratitude, the wanting to keep on helping there. So that's from me. That's, I know we've chatted here now 40 minutes, Brandon. Man,
I know,
you know,
right? Oh man, I love it. I love it. You know, sometimes we get on a roll and we got to get it out. It's good stuff, man. Hell yeah.
I
It's
agree.
damn
I
good.
agree. And so at the end of the day, guys, it is December. Don't don't put your guards down. You've seen what rates have just done. It's an opportunity. There are lots of people sitting and standing on the sidelines, waiting to get back in the market. Be there for them. One company like Nexa Mortgage can give you every loan program available out there, and it's going to be at most competitive pricing, which means you're going to win deals. So more than any other company, as well as you're going to pass that savings to your consumer, and you're going to put them in a better position. They'll be glad that they found you there. Come join us, and you know, be part of our show, and be part of our culture, and be part of our family that we call an Nexa family there. And that's all. I mean, that's what you get from us. You're gonna get every
That's
level of
it.
support. We're gonna be there cheering for you, while at the same time pushing you to do your best, while we do our best. So
No
that's
doubt about it. Well, right on,
all
man.
right.
We are motivated, my brother. Well, why don't we go ahead and wrap on up? And Renato, I appreciate you, man. Happy Monday. Again, you keep me motivated, brother. You definitely do. So thank you kindly for this awesome Monday podcast, Monday episode for us.
I appreciate you, man, as well. And then February 8th, 9, I'm gonna Georgia told us we're gonna celebrate my birthday over there. It's a little bit before that, but we're gonna celebrate there. And what better way than to celebrate with a bunch of Nexans and bring in a bunch of retail loan officers to come join us? So,
Yes. I love it. I
all
love
right.
it. Cool. Take it easy,
Have a
man. Have a great day.
have a good one, man.